to live Mangey Charlemagne episode 4. I don't exactly know when or how YouTube is going to recognize that the stream is on. Hopefully it does. But in the meantime, I want to touch on the obvious. I am playing a France campaign a few days after a major terrorist attack in France in Crusader Kings II. That is not exactly the most politically correct thing to do. I've mentioned that in the stream info. But the reason I'm doing it is because, first of all, I'm not letting these bastards take fun away from people, and that includes me. But a little less selfishly, perhaps, is that we can't let these people win. I'm not going to go all political or even all ideological, but they attacked Paris because it is a major center, not only of people, and not only of people that oppose ISIS or Daesh, as we're supposed to start calling them now, and I would agree. It's supposedly an insult to them. But they attacked because it is a major cultural center of the Enlightenment. Having done the education gig, the Enlightenment is one of the cornerstones of Western ideas, and while I know my map in Crusader Kings II looks kind of fragile, in about 1,000 years, less even, there are going to be thinkers in Britain and France that are going to create ideas that are going to affect the world and change the world in a much better way. And it's going to be a world very much unlike the people that ISIS is. It's going to be very it's a world that's better. There's no kind way to say this, but the ideals of the Enlightenment are simply better than the ideals that these terrorists put forth. So I realize I'm playing a little bit of a politically incorrect campaign at the moment, and I realize I'm going to suffer setbacks as well, but I want to get the obvious elephant in the room out of the way. With that said, let's find out how fucked we are. Well, I have a child who likes to guardian again. She's a daughter. I will honestly give her to the highest ranking Frankish vassal that has a problem of any sort with me, just to keep the peace. I can usurp Gascony. I don't really want to. I can create a bunch of titles. I don't really want to, except Empire of France, which I don't nearly have the money for. Title loss on succession. Doesn't really seem to be title loss on succession if this is the case. It's all going to Adelgrim. Why? That can't be right. No. Oh, are you kidding me? Gavelkind is really going to give 2 kingdom titles to the second oh my god. No offense, Paradox, but this is broken. Broken as hell. Alright, so my incredibly small army is deployed. I can call full vassal levies. It's not bad, really. I don't think it's enough to ninja away my problems, but it is something. Get rid of them because they're as good as dead. It'll let me deal with the Fractellis before I can do anything else. Before I start having any other issues. Cause the last thing I need is heresy. Although Fractelli is supposedly very fun to play. I don't know. Once I stand my levies down and re-raise them, I'll have better troop situations. I need to win my wars. I can crush the weak claim for Foy. for some guy. I don't want to do that. I have righteous imprisonment. As soon as the game's done auto-saving, I have righteous imprisonment. I mean, I don't have it now. Duke wellness, but he loves me. I actually don't want to imprison you because you love me. I don't care about what you're doing unless it's something really, really stupid. And that's it. Since he's the leader of a plot. Factions are, intrigue, known plots. So, somebody's trying to kill him, his wife. Her I can imprison. Free money, at least. You are the commander of the West Francian Revolt. Oh, well, not commander, but you are a commander. I can't demand him do anything. Fair enough. Fabricate a claim on the Duchy of Francona. Well, that's downright stupid. Your account. You're trying to fabricate a claim on Burgundy. I want Burgundy to be what it is. So I'm gonna imprison you. Well, whatever. Countess of Nantes, Count of Nantes. Yoink. Who's Hildegardis? She hates me. She can die for all I care. I know I'm spending a long time going through these, but you're a duke. I don't want to get in the way of a duke spat, so I'm just going to ask you to end the plot. Yeah. You're not even in my court. You won't come to my court, so you're just a moron. Alright, so I've got myself some prisoners. That means I've got myself some ransom. So that will help me a bit. This poor kid is the Duke of Flanders and he's imprisoned. Well, that's good to know. He has a regent. Basically, the kid doesn't even hate me for being in jail. I don't want to be a dick to you. You're under arrest, but you're not like my enemy here. These guys are my enemies. I'm probably losing my war against Widukind. But that's sort of the nature of the beast. Ransoming people back. Did I lose a battle somewhere? No. I accidentally told my main army. You know what? That's not even a bad thing. Let me stand my levies down and re-raise them. Go to Bourbon. Get drunk before you die. Is this my personal holding? It is. Well, that's disappointing. Get down there if you can. It's probably a case where I could use boats, but nah. See, I'm wondering if he's blocked from accumulating the war score he needs by the fact that these are occupied, or if he's considered hostile by default. It's one of those good to know deals. I mean, if he takes Saxony, he takes Saxony. I can't afford to lose Aquitaine. There's a difference between losing Saxony, which is minor. G's supposed to be merged, right? I'm not losing Normandy. We can always go for Bavaria or Bohemia. They're much weaker, and then use that as a front line. Okay. Apparently this fight is happening. Fear not, we shall protect it. Hey, Holy Relic, sweet. Are you gonna win? You are, because they actually have fairly decent heavy infantry. They're just attacking me. Makes no sense. Or I got lucky. I don't know. So claim on Saxony, so I lose my everything except my claim. I'll even lose land, which is disappointing, but since I'm planning to revoke it from some people, well, it's not so bad. Now, why is this so bad? Because I lost control of a lot of land up north. That means you're part of this rebellion. Widukind has whittled his forces down quite a bit. He's not getting more, I am. Maybe this isn't over quite yet. I'm going to speed the game up a little bit because it's going slow. New Doge of Normandy. That's cool. Can I beat him heads up? That's sort of the question here. If I hire mercenaries, can I beat him? 600. The victuals. Well, what do you expect? If I want cheap bodies, this is the way to go. I can see how many troops he actually has. He really is. I could beat him. If I beat him, it'll give me time to reach. Sure. Meet in Trier. I seem to remember a certain American general saying something like that. So now the Fractellis are my largest threat, really, because they're in a position to fight me. I want to go cheap. Is it worth an extra 0.5 ducats, 0.6 really ducats a month? When I'm well, it is kind of worth it. The 30 gold is my determining factor here. I just don't have 30 gold to spare. We're gonna win this war. We're gonna save Saxony right now. He assaulted with all of his men, made a big mistake doing so. We're gonna make him pay for it. I'll worry about my rebellions in the west later. I have a positive war score and I own their capital. And he's got no army left. He's not going anywhere. Maybe he does have an army left. Yeah, no, not happening. We can't afford that nonsense right now. Really don't like how slow this game is running. He's sieging. That's a good sign. It means he can't just wipe us out. The extra 9 men I'm not going to worry about. They'll come in later. Alright, let's do a commander check real fast. I do have an inspiring leader, but that's no longer leading from the center, so that's not a big deal. So my character in the center, I'll take a 20. I will see if there are any commanders available. You know, Trickster it's not. He's sick too. 25 is really good, don't get me wrong. But the aggressive, the damage. And he's my friend, I have to. I must, for he's my friend. But I need to balance this army out a little better or it's going to be like really, really bad. So, minutia, I know it's annoying, but it's got to be done. This has to be done right. If I don't do this right, I'm attacking into a forest, I will lose badly. Where do I want my heavies? I want my heavies in the middle. Every side to have. Wow, it's like one. So 2,000, 2,000, 1,700. He's definitely the. No. Not a lot of archers in this army, huh? I think we're as well composed as we're going to get. I don't know why it says this up here. It shouldn't. But we have a significant numbers advantage. Oh, good. Am I trying to convert this? Like, is there anything my priest is doing right now? He is in Anhalt. And, yeah. You know, you're going there, man. Let's do this. Let's not play around here. We've got a Widowkind to beat. Roland the Brave. Your loyal knight Roland is truly distinguishing himself on the campaign. He never fears to lead from the front in battle. He fires up his soldier with his personal bravery, and he's always first into the fray and the last to withdraw. Where outriders are needed for dangerous scouting missions, he insists on going, often being away for days behind enemy lines. If only all your soldiers were brave. Uh-oh. That's why you're a commander in my army. Am I gonna regret this? We're gonna slow down to speed 2 for the sake of this battle. Offer of peace. Hold on here. White peace. I could white peace out right now. I think that leaves me allowed to imprison him without concern, which would be nice because he despises me. Actually, he doesn't. It's interesting. It's very interesting. He's also very smart. His son was the Duke of Aquitaine. And somehow he got it back, even though he had a son. That's weird. His heir is this grandson. Weird. It's really weird. This is tempting. This is very, very tempting. And I don't have a military. I could beat him straight away, but it's not worth pushing the effort. I can imprison. No, I can't. Well, so much for that plan. And I'm over the vassal limit by 1 now. I have a child who needs an education. My sister is nice and all, but no. You're going to... Nobody. Adalbert. Go for it. So I have righteous imprisonment on High Chief of Mecklenburg. Aha! Thanks for the extra money, pal. Oh, you don't have it. Oh no, you're in debt. Looks like you're staying in jail for the rest of your life. So that's 1 more down. That returns land in Saxony to me, which actually isn't bad at all, really. What are my vassals' levies like that I can raise? 2,000? I actually think I have solutions for my problems now. Let's do this. General skirmish, volley, harass. We're losing on 1 flank, we're winning handily on 2. Acceptable. Perfect. He's stacked right. You can see how he stacked all his men on the right just about evenly. His center is going to break. He's a 24. He's a really good leader. It could go wrong, but he's got nobody here, so our 20s are just going to crush. We're going to deal a pretty good amount of damage. Once we get into the melee phase, I suspect you will see things are going to be very interesting. It's alright. A little evener, but we still have an edge. We went from 4.5 down to 3.7 already. Melee phase triggered. Oh man, this is close. This is really dangerously close. Yes! They broke. 7-11. Going to Thuringen, but you're not going to be there long. Doesn't even have a center anymore. He's beaten. Totally beaten. Well, look, this is not a victory for France by any stretch, but in this little video game of ours, we've managed to do well. That's not a bad thing. So, why does it say I can raise a lot more vassals than I have? Regroup at Auvergne and let's do it one more time. Alright. I seem to have vassals that don't make sense. Auvergne, the Duchy of Auvergne is just 2 provinces. The County of La Marche, Duchy of Bourbon. I can create it, but it would actually just about screw me over completely. Borges belongs in Berry, which doesn't exist. But Tours has a double countess, whose heir is the Duke of Aquitaine. I don't like that one bit. Dijon, Duke of Burgundy. And like this whole thing, Orleans. The Duchy of Orleans would cost me 152 gold, which I'd love to create right now, but I can't. Because I don't have the money. So I'm going to suffer a vassal limit penalty, which is unfortunate. Once you put the fractalities down. Am I reading this wrong, by the way? Raised, unraised. It's because this is the province that he's occupying? It is. No, it's not. It's weird. It's really weird. It's telling me I have lots of unraised levies that I don't have. Let me check my realm real fast. Court, vassals, opinion. Who doesn't like me? Yeah, I can't say I'm surprised that the Saxony people don't like me. Kind of a religion thing. Duke of Thuringia. Let's go make friends. So I lost my war against Lombardy, but I pressed it in war, so I actually do. It can be inherited by my child. So that's important because the Kingdom of Lombardy is pretty damn big. My vassal, Cardinal Robert, was given a seat in the College of Cardinals. Sweet. Catholic moral authority sucks. Young Pope Preferatus. Why is he in jail? Okay, that must not have updated. But I'm getting a lot of chaplains in. So these two belong to the papacy, but I got a feeling that sooner or later we're going to have people who don't. And I might just end up as papal control. Now, what are you doing? What is Toulouse actually planning here? He is fighting. He's revoking Miguel. That's weird. That's my vassal. Should not be able to declare war on my vassal. Well, I would have transferred him to you if you requested it, dude. Now I can't. I mean, you're taking it by force, but you know, whatever. I mean, I could press my court member's claim too, but that 5-stack round, I would be a little worried if I were you. Okay, it's a 3-stack. I lied. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Right now would be a really bad time to get a holy war on me. Hey, I haven't borrowed money yet. Wow, I'm surprised, honestly. I'm not trying to kill anyone either. Plotting. Who's a dummy? I frown on murder, especially in the face of children. Kill Tancred. Tancred! I remember a guy named Tancred. He exists. Fabricate a claim on a republic, I can't do anything about it. As prisoners, I can ransom you. Thank you for 10 gold. You just pay my mercenaries for the month. Oh my Christ. Peasant revolt? Really? In Friesland? That means I have to march the army back up north when this is all done. Arnolding. Inspirational name there, guy. Oh no. Hold on, did he really just headlong into the fucking rebellion? Well, good for you. Thanks for killing a few of them for me. Didn't really help anything, but you know, nice try. This is actually going to be another close battle. Toulouse is in the hills. It's not ideal, but these are also rebels, so they don't exactly have heavy infantry. They're going to do just fine in the skirmish phase. But once that phase change hits, boink, done. Total collapse. Uh, 900 going to Zizlev. Go to where? Carcassonne. Yeah, about that. I'm the noble, yay. So that's done. One more batch of freaking peasants to deal with. Now, again, the game no longer lets you ransom or steal their money, so that sort of annoys me. It just resets their dollar value to 0. I can order the idiot to take the vows, which is sort of cute. Who are you again? Alright, whatever. Could execute him. I could release him. Or I can just let him sit in my prison for the rest of his life. And my marshal has died. That is a shame. You're a trickster. I don't want you leading armies anywhere. Train troops in Fernando. Do I want to disband? What does my personal levy look like right now? Not enough. Not enough. But I do kind of want to stand down my rent. Yeah, my share of that's going to go down. Let my levy rebuild. Prince Adelgrim. Yeah, sorry, I'm training the kid. Yeah. So that means another kid needs educating. Let's go with you hate me, you love me, you're Ossechian, but you kinda suck. Let's keep Normandy happy. Yep, you're an idiot. Rich merchants want to buy titles and the barons protest, saying their titles are priceless. Mere merchants should not be allowed to gain noble rights just because they can afford it. So, baron will not like me, titles cannot be bought. As long as I get paid, I don't care. Who's doing what now? But he is a baron. He has the land, so give me the freaking money and we'll call it even, huh? I don't get why that's complicated. And my mother has died. Meaning I need a new spy master. Yeah, no. You're both about as good. Go study technology in Sorbia. I don't know what you're studying, but do it. Yeah, sure. Tech is good. I'd like to be done with this revolution stuff so I can get back to, like, conquering people, but you know, that takes time. In a perfect world tonight, I'm going to form Francia. I don't think I'm going to have the time. It's 3-1. I'm not even going to watch. It's just going to be painful. Doink. Doink, doink. And forced demands. You go into prison. You take the vows. You go away. Okay. Can finally stand down all of the nonsensical stuff I had raised.